This is going to be a launch of a business venture that we are introducing in Cyprus and in Greece. So today my mentor is going to come and talk to you about all the information, all the details, things like that, about everything we're going to be doing. He is a digital nomad that travels the world with his girlfriend, and yeah, he's very lovely. You're gonna love him so much. And basically with this launch of this business, what you can do is you can build an income up to 2,000 to 5,000 euros a month, depending on how much you put into it. So Kyriakomou, thank you so much. The floor is yours.
All right, amazing. So guys, type me 777 in the chat box if you can hear me and if you can see me. Now, I guess everybody will be able to type now. So type me 777 in the chat if you can hear me and if you can hear me. And if you can hear me and if you can hear me. If you can see me and if you can hear me. And also, let's say a huge congratulations to your year, because I know how exciting and maybe a bit stressful may feel to have your first launch. And if you're in this call, I want you to know you're lucky, okay? Welcome, Romy, Christopher, Dimitris, Melina. And the reason being is we were discussing with Georgia, like, okay, we're launching this business. Who are the people you want to help the most first and that you have the most respect? So if you're in this call, know that you are one of the lucky ones, and I'm not exaggerating, okay? Now, this call is gonna be for about 20 minutes. I see some Greek-speaking people. Of course, my English is not my first language, so if I say something that doesn't make sense, is because I don't know how to translate it in English. And if you're speaking Greek and you don't understand something, of course, feel free to ask later questions. And everybody who is in this call is qualified for a 5 minutes call together, one-on-one, no strings attached, totally for free, after we finish this call, to see your feedback and solve any questions that may be left. Now, let's get into it. So, as I said, this call is going to be for only 20 minutes, but I'm going to share a lot of information within the next 20 minutes, and time is key on what you will see, okay? You may be wondering, okay, what this is about, so I'm going to cover everything. What I want you to do for the next 20 minutes, put your phone on flight mode, and I guarantee you, you will be grateful you've done so. I don't want you to be distracted, okay? And also take pen and paper to take notes. So, as Georgia said, my name is Kyriakos Kyriakidis. I come from Cyprus. I started in this business back in 29 of November 2017. And I know exactly the date because actually this is where everything shifted for me. I was always that kid, you know, in university, school, that was always distracted. I was good at studying. I was good at, you know, exams and stuff, but I wasn't happy. So I was always distracted. I was the, let's say, not so much, how you call it in English, introvert, you know. I wasn't speaking too much. And I always wanted three things in my life. Number one, travel the world, okay? I knew that, you know, like Asia is way different than Europe. Then we have Australia, which is way different than Europe, Canada, US, Africa. So I was like, I want to experience that culture. So I wanted a career that would allow me to actually travel. And my parents told me, Kyriakou, you have to go and study computer science because it's on computer and actually you can travel, which is not, you know. Long story short, I studied in University of Cyprus as a computer scientist. I've graduated and I'm grateful. I'm not saying university is not worth it. It's worth it only if you love it. I wasn't loving it. And I started my job in the Netherlands as a programmer. And I was like, okay, where is traveling? Yes, I was in the Netherlands, but I was 50 hours a week in an office without windows. And I had 20 days of vacation. Anyway, long story short, I stopped my job. I came back in Cyprus and I was miserable because I didn't know what to do. And that's when actually the academy came along, which we're going to discuss today. And since then, as Georgia said, we've had some incredible experiences, okay? And I mean, first of all, Yes, we are with my girlfriend and our dog in Asia. Right now I'm in Thailand. We are thinking either going to Vietnam next or maybe Chiang Mai. We've done like hundreds of events in Cyprus, Europe, Greece, United States with 50 people, 100 people, 500 people. We've had an event with 600 people in Cyprus, with 8,000 people in Zagreb a few months ago. We're actually going now in Budapest in 3 weeks with 8,000 of our students to get educated with some of the top entrepreneurs and business owners, multimillionaires in crypto, real estate, social media, etc. And we've done some amazing moments with a lot of our business partners. So what's my point? What we will see together within the next 20 minutes is not something new, but it's new if you're watching this through your year. Because we've said with your year, this year we are going to help 500 people build an extra income online. And okay, I had the pleasure to work with her now for the last 2 weeks. I've seen her work ethic, I've seen her passion, her excitement. I know we're going to make it. And if you're in this call, it means that she would love to work with you and be one of the first people we will help you get to wherever you want to go. Because what you will see now is not so much the goal, but the vehicle to go to your goal. My goal, for example, was never like make money from Forex, okay? It's one of my main income streams. It was never that goal. My goal was to travel. Forex and crypto allowed me to do so. My goal is also to help my parents become debt-free. I didn't do it yet on the physical plane, but I'm working to make that happen. Also, my goal is at some point, once I'm going to have children, to give them options. If my children want to go to university because they love it, great. If they want to learn Forex, I'm here for them. If they want to learn e-commerce, Theon is here. If they want to learn crypto, I'm here. So whatever they are going to decide, I want to give them options. So whatever is your goal, I want you to think for the next 5 minutes, not minutes, seconds, build that image. Maybe it's the car you want. Maybe it's the house you want, maybe to pay off your debt, or maybe you want to help your parents never would to work again or travel like me. Doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter, but whatever it is, what you will see now in the next 15 minutes is the vehicle. Now, what we have and what we are launching, Georgia got the license to grow the largest academy on financial literacy and entrepreneurship. We teach you how you can build income learning the top skill sets that, I mean, if we are going to get into a little bit of conspiracy, the high-end individuals don't want you to know about. I mean, if you think about it, when was the last time you learned in university or school about money management, about investing, about trading, about social media? And I'm not talking about theory, actually how to do it. Never, I assume, except if you were in one of our previous events. What we do basically with our packages, with our education, we help you with different skill sets, build an extra income online, alongside what you already do. Your she's doing it alongside her university. I was doing it alongside my job and university for 2 years. You may be having children, you may be having another business. You may be in the army, or you may be even a student. We have students of ours, they started on 17 years old, and after finishing high school, they didn't even go to university just because they were making enough money to keep doing this without a university degree. So again, my point doing this introduction is to show you that our goal is to open options to you, okay? Now, the first way that we are doing this is with the foreign exchange course. I don't know if you know anything about foreign exchange. It's the market of currencies. Banks have been doing this for the last decades. Now, before internet, we couldn't actually invest into currencies and trade foreign exchange. But with the power of the internet, leverage, brokers, etc., now you can actually make money. You can become what we call trader. And this is actually my main occupation. I'm a self-employed investor in short-term time frames where, based on my strategy and probabilities, we calculate if there is going to be an increase or decrease on a specific currency pair. If you're right, you make money. If you're wrong, you lose money. How much you lose? Always 1%. So we teach you, number one, risk management. We teach you the basics of trading. We teach you terminologies. Then we come and teach you different platforms you will use. MetaTrader, TradingView, how to read the news, how to understand the news, fundamental analysis, candlesticks, the mindset, risk management, trade management, everything you need to know in order to at some point become self-sufficient trader. Now, it takes time. Alongside learning with the signals of our educators, you can also make some positive results. So you follow the ideas the educators provide you, you copy and paste them. If they have results, you have too, and you learn how to do it by yourself at the same time. Now, the second one is crypto. Now, everybody's getting crazy on cryptocurrency. For me, crypto is like, I'm not going to say the future because anymore crypto are here to stay, you know. I've been in crypto for 4 years. It's been a while since, you know, I was saying to people, crypto is the future, blockchain is here to stay. Now we have Bitcoin spot ETF. Now, if you don't know what, actually, let me have some interaction with you. Type me 555 in the chat box if you know what Bitcoin spot ETF is, or type me 444 if you don't know. It doesn't really matter if you know or not. I just want to see who we have with us so I can explain it as simple as I can. 5 if you heard about ETF, 4 if you didn't. So basically what Bitcoin spot ETF is the exchange trade fund. That's where right now huge financial institutions have like trillions of dollars from their clients already, like BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK Investments, and they're legally eligible to get the money of their clients, the clients that they want to, and invest it by buying actual Bitcoin, actual quantities of that asset. Now, ETF is something that has existed for almost a century, if I'm not exaggerating, like with gold. You know, in the past, you couldn't like actually buy physical gold. When Bitcoin spot ETF came out, these companies, they were eligible to go for with the money of their clients and buy quantities of gold, like have gold bars in your house, you know. It's the same thing with Bitcoin now. And it's the first time in history. It was approved 2 weeks ago. It's like you're seeing the first time the gold spot ETF. Imagine, if we have time, I can show you the chart. Imagine being back in 1920, 1940, when gold was like in crazy prices. Now gold, 1 ounce of gold is like $2,030 or something. Imagine being back then. You would be like multi-billionaire or something with gold. And you may be like, you know, we cannot bring time back. Yes, but history repeats itself. And now it's not gold, it's crypto. And I'm not saying something that will happen. I'm talking about something that has already happened. It's not even happening. It's done legally already. Now, I'm not telling you go buy Bitcoin, because I'm going to also show you how people has lost in the last 2 weeks 30% of their money because they thought that, oh my God, Bitcoin spot ETF is approved, let's go buy, and now they are in loss. Because what we have to understand is that this market are not here for the average person to make money. They are here for you to lose money so the elite class can actually make money. It's been here for centuries this way. But now with the internet, you can surround yourself with multimillionaires, okay, that they've done it and they are willing to teach you how to do it. Okay, this is what we do with crypto. Now, why trade crypto? It's open 24/7. You can trade less often, focus on less pairs. It's highly volatile, which means a lot of opportunities. and it's a high risk to reward. And what is involved in the crypto and stocks program is what is stock market, what are cryptocurrencies, what is blockchain, decentralized finance, NFTs, behavioral finance, ETFs, mutual funds, and actual ideas when to buy, where to invest, when to get out from our educators. I'm going to show you in a while the results. Our ideas of investing with our educators has been last year 900% profit. You just copy and paste, like, think with me, if you know how to secure your funds, how difficult it is to copy 3 numbers, okay? Now, of course, there are some things you need to learn. That's why the education is here. Now, you may be like, Kyriako, I'm doing well, I'm making a lot of money, I don't need an extra income, which I have a lot of business partners that are in that situation, and it's fine. But you may be like, you know what, I want to travel more. I want to save money on my travels. Maybe you already travel a lot, but you want to save money. That's why our academy created the Travel Life Experiences platform. Now, in simple words, this platform is like Booking, but whatever you see on Booking, on our platform, you can find it up to 60% lower prices. Now, some prices may be the same. Some prices may be way, way lower. Like, for example, we went with my girlfriend last year to Las Vegas, we saved 400 euros. When we came in Bangkok, we saved 200 euros in our accommodation, because when we came here, we stayed to a hotel until we found our condo. Also, here are some facts, like couples that travel together, actually, they have lower probabilities of having divorces. Now, what you get from TLX is access to over 800,000 hotels results all over the world with up to 40% discount. And you may be like, but Kyriako, I don't travel. As long as you're active student with our academy for 12 consecutive months, you get a free trip for you and a +1. So even if you don't travel a lot because of time, because of money, whatever, you actually can travel for free by just being a student in the academy. The only catch, you have to stay in the academy. That's it. You have everything paid for 3 nights, 4 days in a 4 or 5-star resort for you and your +1, accommodation, food, drinks, activities. You just pay your flights to go there. In your first year, you decide, do you want to go for free in Mexico or Ibiza? Second year, you decide, do you want Greece, Las Vegas, or Miami? Third year, each year is another destination, but luxury destination, and you pay nothing, only your flights. How crazy is that? You know what I mean? Now, another program we have is e-commerce. We teach you how you can actually build your own store and sell products online. People tell me that e-commerce is saturated. Now, actually, e-commerce is having a 20+% increase every single year since 2020. So there is only increase on e-commerce. Also, research shows that by 2040, 95% of all the purchases will be done online. Globally, what does that mean? 9 out of 10 physical stores by 2040 will close down completely. Yada, bye-bye. Now, it may sound negative, but there is an opportunity. It's 2024 now. So you have 16 years if you have an actual physical store to go online, make sales online so you don't get closed down by 2040. Now, you may be like, I don't have a store, I don't have a product. You can use the dropshipping model we have in the academy to actually make money with e-commerce without product, without the store, by just following what the educators tell you. Now, the next program that we have is social media. I mean, type me 333 in the chat if you have an Instagram account, Facebook account, or YouTube account. Type me 333 in the chat box. I'm sure all of you have, you know, you may be lazy to type, but I'm sure you all have. Nice. Melina does, Dimitris, Christopher. Now, social media, it's not like that thing that it's a waste of time anymore, or that it's for the kids. You can build an actual business with social media, and we teach you how to do that. We have educators like Lian. She generated over $1 million net revenue in her career as a social media influencer. Mina, she has hit $5,000 a month residually using her social media. Then we have, of course, Yanelis. She's actually having her brand cleaning her house and, you know, being a mother, and she made like multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can learn how to do the same thing with social media, and you do not need to have followers. We will teach you how to increase your followers. And last but not least is our personal development academy, which I don't know if you know Bob Proctor. Type me in the chat yes if you do. Bob Proctor, for me, has a special place. I had the honor to be part of his Inner Circle coaching program. And for 6 months, every single week, I was studying with him while he was on the physical plane. He's a multimillionaire. He's not in the physical plane anymore, but when he was the #1 personal development teacher out there. And he was officially teaching in our academy for 1.5 years before he leaves the physical plane. And he created our personal development academy. Because in the end of the day, if you don't develop yourself, you don't make money. It's as simple as that. Now, here are some statistics for you. #1, we've been in the market for over 10 years. What we are doing now, we are expanding the franchise in South Africa, Cyprus, Greece, Asia, Canada, Australia. So we are not new globally, but it's something new in your area. Imagine this. When McDonald's came to Cyprus, it wasn't something new. It has existed in the US for decades. But when it came in Cyprus, people who got the franchise of McDonald's, they became multimillionaires. You have the same opportunity right now with our academy, I Am Mastery Academy. Do the exact same thing. Get the franchise of our academy and grow it into your area. At the same time, learn how to generate income with crypto, Forex, social media, or whatever industry you want to choose from. #2, we've generated over $1 billion in sales. Why I'm mentioning this? Not because we make money. I know you don't care if we make money, but if you have $1 billion in sales, like, let's be real, you don't sell $1 billion in 10 years if what you have doesn't work, right? I mean, think with me for a second. And #3, we are privately owned and debt-free. Why is that important? Because, you know, okay, they are not going to close after 2 years, you know, because I've seen the companies that they open, they operate for 2 years, they promises the sky, and then they close down and people stay and they're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Now, how you can get started? Normally, you pay like university, either 4 months upfront, 7 months, or 13 months, and it's $3,200 with 13 months, $1,775 for 7 months, or $1,025 for 4 months. You do not need to pay that. Because now is the launch with your year, you can pay only $275 and then just $249 a month in installments every 28 days. And it's a standing order, so you do not even need to worry if, oh my God, what if I forget to pay? You know, it's automatic charge, so you don't need to worry about that. #2, you can choose 2 programs instead of 1. What does that mean? It means that you may be like, you know what, amazing, I'm going to get crypto, but I'm going to get the free trip also in Mexico. Or, you know what, I'm going to get Forex and I also want the crypto thing. or I want to become a social media influencer and go to Ibiza for free. So whatever combination you want of 2 programs, you can get it without paying anything extra, only $275. And you may be like, Kiriago, I'm tough with money. I don't have the money. I may be able to find the first $275, but that's it. I feel you, because when I started in the academy, I was making 300 euros a month, working as a barman while I was a student in the university. My parents didn't support this at all. Actually, they told me, we are not going to give you 1 cent to put it in this academy, because they didn't know what it is. My parents, they are too old, so they weren't educated back then about this. So I had to figure out everything on my own. When I started, I did the scholarship of the academy. If you refer 2 students in the academy, as long as those 2 students pay their tuitions, the academy congratulates you and gives you your tuitions for free. Type me 555 in the chat box if you have Revolut. Or if you know Revolut. Maybe you don't have Revolut, but you know. Type me 555 in the chat if you know Revolut, like the card company. You know that Revolut tells you, I mean, probably you get the notifications and emails every day, like, bring a friend of yours and you will get like $50, right? Melina knows what I'm talking about, and Christopher. Now think with me for another 1 second. You can do the same thing with the academy, but it's not like $50. You can make up to $600 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. It's what they called affiliate marketing. Okay, I'm sure you know about this. Now, what's even greater, in our academy, we have the top income earners of affiliate marketing. So you learn from them how you can make money out of it. Now, this is optional. If you don't want to do it, it's all good. You just pay your tuitions, learn about Forex, learn about crypto, make money from there, and that's great. But if you're the person that is like, you know what, I want to help others make money, I want to show this to people, then you can use the affiliate, you can get the franchise of the academy and make an extra residual income alongside the educational program. Now, I know it's a lot, so I'm going to break this down in 30 seconds, everything we discussed in the last 30 minutes. It's an academy like a university, but it's everything online with 6 programs: Forex, crypto and stocks, social media, e-commerce, personal development, and travel and life experiences. And you also have the affiliate part if you want to. And it's only $275 for you to get started with 2 programs in the same price. Now, you may be like, but Kiriago, 275, I don't know, I may not have it, it's a lot. I get what you say. If it's a lot for you now, then you should start in January, because imagine what's easier to pay, 275 or 1,025, because normally you have to pay 4 months upfront like a university. Now you can pay only 1. And if you're really tough in money, I can help you in 48 hours to get your scholarship, refer to people, and be free. Now, if you're like, you know what, I know crypto is the future, I know Forex, stocks, social media, I want to help people get educated in that area, and you see the vision, because it's a vision. I'm telling you, with your year, we're going to help 500 people for sure. It's going to be either you or somebody else in your position. If you're going to be one of the first, imagine being one of the first, starting the first McDonald's in Cyprus. Of course, everybody would buy from you. Of course, everybody would get a McMeal from you. We are starting that McDonald's now in the area of entrepreneurship and financial literacy. And you can literally be one of the first in South Africa, Canada, Australia, US, Cyprus, Greece, wherever you may be. We are operating globally. So all you have to do now, go back to your year. She asked me, we are going to do this. We can have a personal call with each one of you, one by one, for 5-10 minutes. See your needs. What's your goal? and I'm going to lay down for you the plan on how to get there with our academy. We will do this with Melina, Christopher, Dimitris, George. We will do this with Romy. Everybody, just reach out to Yeria. She has my calendar, and we can do this totally for free. Thank you so much, guys, for being with us today. Yeriamu, congratulations. I can't wait to